The law clinic has a duty to ensure, maintain and respect at all times the privacy of persons and protect the confidentiality of all documents and communications. The law clinic shall adopt uniform practice and procedure for processing personal data in accordance with the rules of court, CPR, Data Privacy Act, and its implementing rules and regulations, as well as other related laws and issuances. There must be an orientation, or it's suggested to have an orientation of LSPs on the correct process of mailing, service, and filing. And there must, for turnover of cases, which is also another part of the case management for the traditional law or legal aid, there must be a case summary report, or T-5, that's the form that we use, after end of every semester or trimester for each case that is to be handled. Okay. Now let me go back to number 7 for case monitoring. If needed, I overlooked mentioning this earlier. If needed, there can be a co-LSP for a particular case. Meaning to say, for example, depending on the complexity of the case, it might be too much to handle for one or for a single law student practitioner. So if needed, 2 LSPs may be assigned to that particular case. All right. Now let's go to developmental. And this is the basic structure for case management or project management under the developmental. There must be a meeting with the SL or law clinic director for the appropriate action to the request for legal aid under developmental mode. There must be an action plan to be prepared, creation of activity design, drafting of documents, research work, lecture notes, and presentations. There must be documentation, and then memorandum of agreement or memorandum of understanding, and research output through survey questions. Evaluation after every activity is also part of the case management for developmental legal aid. Okay? So please take note of these. These are just simple steps. Of course, a more detailed discussion is given in the manual itself. So you may have to, you would want to look into that. Okay. There must be a briefing or training on the protocol and manual. So now that you have finished with this online lecture on the protocol and manual, it is your duty, law school deans, law clinic directors, the supervising lawyers, if any, if you're there, to have this briefing and training, especially the law clinic director, to ensure that all SLs, all LSPs, and the office manager are properly briefed and trained regarding the protocol and manual. So there you have it. That's basically the Executive Manual and Protocol, or the PNM, the Law Clinic Protocol and Manual. Now, based on our discussion, and based on the manual itself, which you should have a copy of already by now, and based on the forms that you have, okay, if you've finished or completed the entire video, you will now be ready for your assignment. And what is your assignment? Your assignment, if you choose to accept it, parang mission impossible, no? Well, it's not discretionary. If you choose to accept it, kaya nakalagay dito, which you should, alright, is based on what you learned from this talk. Please craft and revise, no, depending if you already have your own manual, or if you don't, then you must craft a new one. Based on this, please craft your own EMP or Executive Manual and Protocol, or the Law Clinic Protocol and Manual. So, craft it. That's your assignment. And when you proceed to the mentoring for the Law Clinic Protocol and Manual, your assignment, we will study your assignment, the product that you came up with, and revise it as needed, improve on it, to make it more effective for your law clinic. All right? So with that, I will end with this. No? Why did we have all of this? Because legal aid is fundamental to giving everybody in this country access to justice. I like this because this is actually the reason why we went through all this trouble of having or developing law clinics in the country to have a more efficient way of giving legal aid to those who need it. So with that, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, and I hope to see you in the mentoring session for the manual. And if you have questions, please feel free to send me an email at my email address as provided. No? I may not be able to have the perfect answers to all of your questions, but I promise to get back to you as soon as I can. So that's it. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye.